What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Cosplay Time. As always, I am Chris, aka Mr. Zoom_2028.
I am Alyssa, instinctively.mee.
And I'm Alexis, elfimagari.
And as you can see, this is not the normal setup. This is the Rainbow Six show. Alright. I guess all of us are going to answer all the questions, so first question I will do is how you found out about TikTok/Musically.
I honestly don't know. I think for me it was my brother was talking about it, and I was like, what the heck are you talking about? And then I saw it on Instagram on different cosplayers pages of them doing them, and then I finally joined just so I could watch other people, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it myself.
I got bored on Instagram and it was one of the ads.
Yep, that's about right. Mine was my other TikTok addicted friend showed me the app, and then somehow I surpassed her profile.
I feel like you get like sucked into it by somebody else. Like there's always someone that's like the reason why you started, and then you get obsessed with it yourself, and you're like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. In reality, it's taken your soul and it's very bad.
Yes.
Do it anyways, though.
Why not? My question is, who was your first cosplay?
Itachi from Naruto.
Yay.
Well, actually, no, I think it was Kakashi, but I didn't know what wigs were at that point, so I actually got that hair coloring spray and then super gel to get it up.
That works.
And that was elementary school Halloween.
Wow. That's an early start.
The first serious one that I did would be Ayla Sakura at the beginning of college. And too much body paint for one to start with.
Right, your first one, that's a lot of body paint.
Yeah, fully blue, and then I had the Luca, so I had everything, but not the best way to start a cosplay. Like a cosplay ongoing project.
I think my first one that I actually did was Fiona from Adventure Time.
Nice.
I made the hat, and I just used a dress I had as a skirt and a shirt and bot socks and painted the stripes on the socks, and super easy first cosplay. That was a long time ago now, though.
Oh, I also had an epic first cosplay seeing somebody in the same character moment. I was Kiba from Naruto, so we actually did the one on top of each other's back doing. I don't remember what it was called, but it was he was big enough to actually have me on his back.
Oh, that's so fun.
Alright. Next question is favorite characters to cosplay as?
Probably the siege operators are super fun. I feel like in terms of TikTok, people don't take them seriously, so you can do whatever you want. Really super fun memes and just messing around, and it works. It goes over so well, whereas when I do other cosplays, I feel like I have to be super serious and perfectly make things and stuff, but this is just I can post just about anything and people will be happy with it as long as I'm portraying one of the siege operators.
Yeah.
I have a long list. Is actual characters or do OCs count?
I would say all.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it even harder now. For actual like video game characters or like any of that kind of thing, it would be Nia from Dead by Daylight, and then Novan. I finally finished her, so yeah. But any kind of special effects makeup that I can do is always the best. So lots of OCs come from messing around with special effects makeup and just doing whatever I want to.
Ooh, my laptop was about to be bad because it's still plugged in. But my favorite cosplay characters would have to be, I'd say one of my newest ones, Superman. Rook over here. I do have an OC that like mainly became because I had a leftover Jon Snow cosplay that I wanted to use, and then I had flashlights that I found like work really well with the camera lighting that I stick in my sleeves and do like heavenly light or whatever.
I think messing around is usually when you get the best OCs or like any kind of like ideas for videos. It's like, this isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyways.
Oh, that bothers me sometimes. Like, there will be like a TikTok video I make that's like, I didn't put that much effort into, but it gets really big. And then the ones I put the most effort into don't get like views at all.
That's definitely how it goes. My infamous most popular video was literally done as a joke because it was like the trend at the time, and I just made it into like a Dokkaebi joke, and I posted it thinking like, this is so dumb. Like, I honestly thought, this is so dumb. Nobody's gonna get it. It's gonna be so dumb. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, that's probably when I gained the most followers that I gained. And it's like, people don't even notice that it's not actually her in-game character. It's like a casual version of her. And I made that first take, not even multiple takes, just first take and done, thinking I'm just gonna have it to post, and it's the most popular, and I just don't understand how that works.
When you post, oh, no one's gonna see this. Oh, this is me now.
Right, and I just got known as Dokkaebi, 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 Dokkaebi. That's all anyone wanted to see was Dokkaebi, and it's like, she's not even finished. But okay, I guess I can do that. That's fine.
I live here now, I guess.
I feel like that happens for the siege operators especially though. Like you become known for that one operator and that's it. And then like you can go into another operator and no one will notice, but then if you go off of like operators, that's when someone's like, oh hey, you should go back and cosplay that operator again. I haven't had to deal with them, but everyone else does, I think.
Oh, that's hit me already with Rook.
Yeah.
And also, what is this passing the plates thing?
Passing the plates?
I keep getting comments about plates.
Oh, his armor
plates. Armor plates.
Oh, because I made like a pun, like I memed it and actually pulled out, like, I pulled paper plates out of my vest. Like, I thought they were just calling me, like, fat or something.
No!
He gives the plate armor so that you can be downed instead of being killed. And so they're the plates.
Oh, good. Then I can actually use the plates I have in my other plate carrier.
And, like, I think some YouTuber probably
made a big meme out of it or something.
Yeah, made a big joke about it, and now it goes on. Because there's so many comments that you get that are, like, you don't understand them, and then you come to find out that it's, like, YouTube comments.
Or the spam comments that, like, have nothing to do with your actual video.
Yeah. I've gotten plenty of, she's missing fingers. You have all your fingers. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I'm not going to chop off my fingers for video. I appreciate it, but I know that already.
Oh, also the number one thing is, like, I do Winter Soldier sometimes. Like, you have the arm on the wrong side. No, I don't. The camera flips it.
That's a big one. I don't think I've had anything like super noticeable where people have said that, but I've seen it a lot where people get that.
For like Zuko cosplayers or Todoroki.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest one I've seen is the Todorokis. I
Ralph.
know it's on the wrong side.
Yeah, I did Ralph from Detroit Become Human. That one I've gotten comments on. It's on the wrong side. I'm like, I know. It's not, though. I promise.
Sometimes I try thinking about, like, which side should I do this so that it comes out right in the video, but then I go to take pictures and I'm like, I'd rather have it right in pictures so I don't have to edit pictures rather than in a video. It's on the wrong side. I don't care.
I mean, like, that actually got to me with the first Winter Soldier that I legit, like, made the arm from scratch. And I was like, did I actually put it on the wrong side? Like, I've worn it to a convention. I'm embarrassed now. But then, no, I just realized that the camera flips it, so...
Yeah, I've kind of gotten over that, though. I'm like, I'm going to put it on one of the sides. As long as it's all on one side, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Consistency is key, even if it's wrong.
Right, exactly. If I'm doing it wrong, I'm going to do it wrong all the time, instead of just part of the time.
Commitment, don't show weakness.
Right? Gotta stick with it. I'm wrong, but I'm going to keep being wrong.
My next question is, do you have a cosplay that is always something that you're working on? Is there one cosplay that's like that forever cosplay that you just can't seem to ever finish that you're constantly working on?
Well, yes, I'm an armor maker also for cosplays. So I've been working on this Deadpool Mandalorian mashup that I now just finally found a helmet for that I'm painting.
How long have you been like working on in terms of start till now?
I would say most likely like 2012 or 2010, somewhere around there.
I would count that as one of those.
Well, it's so old that I didn't know how to build armor from like just scratch. I actually used a dirt bike chest protector and put foam on it.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
Old enough to learn that hot glue is the enemy of fingers.
But it's your best friend anyways.
Yes. It's that love-hate relationship.
Hot glue, good for cosplay, bad for fingers.
That and Barge. Barge is bad for your lungs, but good for cosplay.
Oh, and also Warbler. That's kind of bad. That's good for cosplay, like armor, bad for fingers. Because you get it too warm, you try to like mold it, sticks to your finger, and it's hot.
I tend to shy away from Warbler. It's too scary for me.
But Alexis, the armor's going good now since I bought a heat gun.
Heat guns are wonderful things. Does my... Wait, is it finishing or improving on? Can I do one too?
Finishing. Just which one? I guess you could finish it already, but like which one was the longest?
Longest? My siege zombie. My outbreak zombie. It's still not done technically. Like it still needs things that need to be fixed. But
that's like over a year old now.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
It's over a year old, and it took a few months to do in the process too.
I think mine is, oh gosh, I have so many that I've been working on forever that I'll buy stuff and then I just never seem to get back to because something else comes along. But the one that's probably the worst is Elementalist Lux, the lightning version of her I was gonna do, and I started that when I came back to cosplaying, so like 2.5 years
Pretty
ago.
sure when the skin came out is when you started.
That's true. After that skin was at like a month after that skin came out, I decided I wanted to do that one. It's been a while now. And I haven't gotten close to finishing at all. It'll be the forever one, the one I'm always working on.
Yeah, this one actually isn't finished either because conveniently, I lost the other shoulder plate.
You can never have a full cosplay. It's always one piece that's missing when you need it.
Right.
And I also just had to order the GIGN and French patches for this cosplay. So the Wish app is my friend, but it also takes all my money.
One of those friends.
Exactly.
Hey, I got this cosplay for you. Give me all your money.
So.
Alright. Here's a more serious question. Is stuff getting taken off of TikTok for stupid reasons?
I've been pretty fortunate, but it's because I've been smart about it. I don't usually use any type of weapons because I know that if I use a weapon, it's probably going to get taken down. And I've been pretty lucky with my special effects makeup. None of those have. One of my OCs, I think half the videos would just never upload. But for the most part, I know what's gonna get it taken down, so I try and avoid that as much as possible. I know that like people love their airsoft guns and their Alexis loves her special effects makeup, but usually if I can do a little bit, like I did bruise makeup on my cheek, but just bruise makeup, I didn't have any blood or anything, then I know I can get by without them taking down my videos. But I've gotten a lot taken down more for like copyright infringement in terms of sounds than I have in terms of cleavage or blood or weapons or anything like that.
I did have a cleavage video.
I did have one taken down because of cleavage. But for the most part, I've been, knock on wood, fairly lucky in terms of not getting stuff taken down.
TikTok, it's nerf or nothing.
Even then, sometimes it doesn't work.
Even then, make sure it's still the original colors of the Nerf gun.
Right.
Or even with like foam swords, even if you put that in the description, it's still gonna get hit.
If it's too realistic looking, they don't like that.
Even if it's not, because I've had like some pretty like bad looking props that I've used taken down. Or just a video just standing in like this kind of getup and it got taken down.
Really? I've never had that.
I think it has a lot to do with people as well, though, than just their automated system. Because, like, sadly, the Siege people who follow Siege cosplayers, we've got a bunch of people, like a group of people that aren't friendly, like that aren't helpful. They like to troll a lot, just like in the game itself, and so they'll report people for no reason, and like that kind of thing. Or if you get a lot of views from bots, you can get your video taken down because it's considered spam. Like there's a whole lot that goes into getting a video taken down, and their system's very bad. But like for the most part, if you know, you can circumvent it. I've had a lot of my videos taken down.
A lot.
A lot of my videos have been taken down, either for special effects or like acting. I've gotten videos taken down just purely from acting. If you have too much red in your videos, if it's not like a filter, it can get taken down too. So, but little kids like to report videos for no reason.
Little kids that shouldn't even be on the app.
Yep, unfortunately. or if you say something back to them and they don't like what you said. One of the girls that I had duetted a video with reported somebody who duetted her, and they were a little kid, and because they took that
and
video
it was
down,
inappropriate.
And it was inappropriate.
Very inappropriate.
And they took that video down, but because they took that video down, they also took her video down, and she could never re-upload it. She tried multiple times, and every time it got taken down for copyright issues afterwards, or not copyright issues, but violations from the TikTok. So.
Is there a certain number of strikes with TikTok, like how YouTube has, or?
They don't have strikes. I think they do more of a basis system. So, like, all of my videos that I post take at least 10 to 30 minutes before they actually post on the site. And then if I go and look at them, they show they're under review.
Yep, that's hit me already, too.
But it happens every time for me, and I was off it for, like, a few weeks where I no longer had to be under review. But then I got one of my videos taken down again, and so then I go right back under review. I think it's just not necessarily like a strike system, but like a penalty. So they'll put you, the more you do, they'll put you higher on the list.
It's like a screening, a way for them to check every video after you've had so many taken down.
Yeah.
But there's even, for me now, mine don't ever go under review, but mine don't post anymore right away. Mine only take like 5 to 10 minutes, and I think it's more of just a screen, like automatic screen by the system of like colors red and too much skin color, and I'm guessing that's probably what it is, because they don't go up right away. They take 5 to 10 minutes just to go up now, instead of just automatically posting when it happens.
I have a question. Do you remember what your first video that was taken down was? I was on a hook as Dwight. That was my first video.
Oh,
that doesn't count for you. It doesn't count for you.
Technically, that was mine because I
duetted it.
So mine got taken down because hers got taken down. I don't know what mine would be.
But I was singing on a hook. That was it. That was all it was. It was just like a piece of like a hanger that I had molded and painted and then like attached to my shirt, so it looked like I was on a hook. It wasn't even bloody, like it was just the hook, and then I got reported and it got taken down.
I think mine, I used like a foam sword in a video or something. Like not even like being threatening, like pointing at the camera, just holding it like this. And it got taken down, even though I said foam sword.
Self-harm? You're holding the sword in your hands?
Yes.
I think mine was one that the audio was swearing. And I'm pretty sure that was the first one that I got taken down. Or, no, it wasn't even swearing. It had the word sex in it. And so...
Oh, yeah,
it was Friends. It was a Friends audio. And it got taken down. And later it got put back up.
Yeah.
But then after that, it like didn't get any views. So I got it back, but not technically.
Yep. So like my videos are all like the immediately under review also.
It goes away after they don't have to take videos down for a while.
No, but that's just the problem. Like, I haven't had a video taken down in a while, but it's still, like, the under review immediately.
I was under review for 2 or 3 months before I went away for a week, and then I went back under review. Then I got back under review. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to test something. I posted a video from one of the old ones that wouldn't post, and then I went back under review. Same set. Different video, same set. I wanted to see if it worked.
We're gonna give them a little bit of hope that they're not under review anymore. Nope, still under review.
I've got some of my zombie videos that are still under review. Like, I can go and check on them. Like, I haven't deleted them, and it still says they're under review. I'm like, okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're in the video graveyard.
They are in the video graveyard. I've got a very large video graveyard.
Okay, whose turn is it to say a question?
I think my turn, I think. What is your dream cosplay? If you had all the money, all the skills, endless supply of things, what would you want?
Like an actual like Iron Man armor that actually has like all the lights installed into it and stuff.
That'd be hard. That'd be so hard.
Like, I bought the helmet, like the Marvel Legends helmet, but building the actual armor is a different story.
You can go next because I'm still thinking.
My dream cosplay, which I've talked about a lot lately, but it still probably won't happen, is Program Nami from League of Legends. It's so pretty. She's got the big, they almost look like dreadlocks, but they're like plugins for hair, and somehow you'd have to make the tail, but it's such a pretty skin, like such pretty color scheme, and it flows really well. I'd love to do that, but there's a lot of things that I don't have the skills for to do that.
I have two, but then so that I don't say another League of Legends one, I want to do the Priestess from Dead by Daylight, but she's got like swords and stuff on her, so you'd have to do like a full bodysuit painted, and then the clothes on top, and her headpiece is crazy.
Is that Plague? Plague?
Yes, the Plague.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I want to do her, except she's the amount of work that would go into painting a bodysuit for her to still look good is crazy. Otherwise, it'd be Lysandra.
Program Lysandra?
No, Coven Lysandra. The pretty one, not the GLaDOS.
Alright. Favorite convention to go to?
We've only been to like 3. This can't be hard. What is your choice?
I've been to 4.
Okay. Which one?
Taxis. I feel like that's not a real competition.
Why though?
Because you get to see all the new games. All the new technology.
I think mine would be when we went to Anime Midwest. It's a smaller con, but like there's still lots to do, and yes, there's people that I don't know. There's not as many people, and I like that there's not as many people. It's very much more like feels like you can get to know people rather than PAX East, where it's like thousands of people that I'm just trying not to bump into anyone as I'm walking down the hall.
There's more people though at Anime Midwest than you make it sound like.
I mean, whatever you say.
Oh, I've been to. Did I tell you 4?
Yes.
Yes.
I've been to 5.
I don't know if the little tiny baby con that is in your town counts as one.
Yeah. They have special guests, it counts. They have panels, it counts.
They have one room with like 3 panels a day, okay?
No, there's more than that.
Tell them to step up their game.
No, they're doing good. They're doing good for the size that we
are. For me, I'd have to say Los Angeles Comic-Con, which was previously Stan Lee's Kamikaze. I like that because I see like a lot of the same cosplayers every year. So it's like it's a big con, but like there's an intersect of like people who see each other every year.
You get the community.
Yeah, and also that con, like the special guests actually get to like walk around freely sometimes. So like I've seen Terry Crews was there one year. And a lot of voice actors actually go to that convention too. Other than that, I'd have to say WonderCon. I just started going this year, but I like it because of like the big open space to where like you can find like good spots for pictures and stuff.
We definitely had that problem at PAX. No pictures.
Yeah, nowhere to take pictures.
Corners of the hallway. You can take pictures in the corners of the hallway.
That's about it.
Oh yeah, also the LA Comic Con, because it's like two different layers, because there's the open entrance area, which is like where all like the big cosplayers like are taking pictures, and then there's the vendors hall that you don't want to walk into when you have a fragile cosplay on, because everybody bumps into you.
Oof. Hold those props close.
Yeah.
Is it my question?
Yeah.
At conventions, what is your favorite thing to do? So there's always like the artist alley and panels and gaming usually, and lots of comics and board games. And what's your favorite? Where would people find you at a convention?
Usually either in the main area with all the cosplayers or the vendors hall. But I like the main area because of all the con shenanigans, as we call it, which is basically where all the funny like convention TikToks get filmed usually.
I like people watching.
So anywhere.
Yeah, you gotta walk around and see everything, otherwise it's not worth it.
I see you.
Exactly. It's like, wait, what are they cosplaying? What is that again? Wait, hold on. Come back. I need to see. No, you can't see everything. There's no way.
Yes, you can. You just gotta run around really fast. No, there's definitely some conventions where you can and some where you can't. But I think my favorite thing is artist alley usually. I love seeing all the art that people come up with and stickers and pins, and I was really sad that like I get PAX as a gaming convention, but the fact that there really wasn't much in terms of art and fan stuff was kind of disappointing. That's my favorite part.
I can agree with that, especially since like you get your like the art stuff that's for the video games. Like you can make a good amount on that, and they don't need all the tabletop area anyways.
I think a lot of people would disagree with that, but
no. They can just take a part of it, not all of it, just a part of it.
I think people would still disagree with that.
No, there were a bunch of people that were just spread out. No one wanted to sit next to each other. That was the issue.
Like I've bought like some of my favorite art pieces from conventions. Like there's an Overwatch and Fallout 4 like fusion art that I've gotten. There's a Dark Souls with Reinhardt as like the main focus of the art. So it's basically just like Overwatch fused with any other game the artist could think of.
Pins. I like the pins.
Me too.
Pins and charms. If you can make me a pin or a charm, I'm gonna buy it. Keychains count as well.
Take my money.
Yes, exactly.
Pretty much.
If you've got a charm or a pin that's really cute, you can have my money out.
That's probably why I didn't spend as much at PAX as I did at every other convention I've been to. I brought this stack of money. I was like, this is as much as I'm going to let myself spend. And I came home and I was like, geez, I have a lot left over for once. And usually this is all gone in like the first day or two.
Oh, I have the bad habit of buying the Funko Pop vinyls. Way too much money has been spent on those at conventions. And also props, masks, and other things for, like, next year's cosplay or whatever.
What's your favorite thing that you bought from the convention?
I'd have to say either my Infinity Gauntlet, my Iron Man helmet, or my Soldier 76 rifle.
I think it's the Grown plushies that we bought, Alyssa.
Yes, super cute. Mass Effect.
That's
Plushie.
Grown plushies. They're baby plushies though. They're Krogan babies. Baby plushies.
Favorite / least favorite thing about cosplay?
It gets too hot in cosplay.
Dang it, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say uncomfortable costumes.
But it looks, the more uncomfortable, usually the better it looks.
Yes, it seems to go that way.
I'm okay with uncomfortable, like being uncomfortable in cosplay, but it's just the heat. The heat is what gets me. If it gets too hot, I'm like, this isn't worth it.
A message to all convention planners: get big fans of big air conditioners.
Yeah.
And to cosplayers, pay attention to, if it's a summer con, don't wear something you'd wear in the winter. That's just asking for trouble. You really do have to tailor it to where your convention is and how long you plan to wear it.
But even then, you could be in something that's appropriate and still overheat.
Totally. No, I agree with that.
Oh yes, Los Angeles and other California conventions.
I can see
it.
Yep, wearing Jon Snow in the middle of Los Angeles in October.
Probably a bad idea.
So that's fur, that's leather, a cape, all in black.
I'd rather be cold in my cosplay than hot.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because it never happens.
Fine.
It never happens ever. I've never been cold. It always starts cold, less than an hour in, too hot. So
Yep.
I'd rather be cold.
I'd have to say, like, least favorite for me is, like, the unknown, like, soreness that you get, like, right when you're leaving the convention for the day. Like, you didn't realize you were raising your shoulders, like, too much to actually look like the character a little more. Or
that something was squishing your head more than...
Yeah.
Your shoes hurt. Your high heels. Shouldn't have worn them.
Or the dreaded con sickness at the end of every con.
See, I've never had that yet.
Every time, I swear. Actually, this last one, I was sick before con. So yeah, I wasn't sick during
it.
Yeah.
That's me too. I've definitely been sick. But, like, not something that I can spread to others sick before con. But I've never been sick after con. Everyone that I've talked to has been sick after con, but I haven't been sick after con. I took yours to you.
My last question I have written down. What is the most surprising thing that has happened at a convention?
I've had a really good Deadpool cosplayer grab my ass. When I was also Deadpool.
Perfect.
Deadpool at conventions gets away with so many things just because of the character.
Yeah.
Very bad, but funny.
Well, I've also had, like, a little kid run away from her parents to, like, catch up to me because she wanted a picture. Like, a little kid, and I was dressed as a Deathstroke.
That kind of stuff's so
my voice
cute.
box. Alright, what were we saying?
That kind of stuff's so cute, though. Like,
I wish a little kid would run up to me and want to be my friend. Okay, that sounded weird. Take a picture with me.
You are my child now, child.
No, I swear, that's not my intention. Alexis, most surprising?
When we went to Anime Midwest, I dressed up as Jake from Dead by Daylight and did contouring and shading, and then we had to go to the bathroom. So I went into there was this kid in front of us who was going into the guys' bathroom, and he went in before, and we went in, and then we both technically left at the same time, and he looked at me as I was walking out of the girls' bathroom, and then started walking, then stopped and turned around and gave me a "What are you doing, face?"
Definitely a double take of the moment.
And then just stared at me as I walked by, and then started talking to the person next to him. I'm like, okay, thanks. Glad my makeup was good, I guess. Getting mistaken for another gender when you're actually trying to be that gender is pretty good.
It shows your makeup is on point.
Right, and he did a double take. He started walking away and then turned around again just to make sure. Wait, did I actually see a guy just walk out of the bathroom? Just looked at him why are you looking at me like I'm a weirdo? I promise.
We're at a convention, we're all weird.
Right, exactly. I think there was 2 girls in the bathroom with us too that were cosplaying guys too.
And they didn't bat an eye at all. They didn't even...
They just looked. Yeah.
They just looked at you, looked away. But then the actual guy is the one that had to double check.
Also, a lot of the funniest stuff happens if the convention is not in the hotel you're staying in. The walk from the hotel to the convention center or whatever is usually some of the funniest. Because you'll have the normal people driving or walking by, and then you'll see I guess Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Just the big hair just walking down the street.
Honestly, you get the people that a cat call you too. Just randomly, and you're like, thanks. Or the people that don't know what you're cosplaying, but they're like, can I get a picture? And you're like, yeah, sure.
It's can
I get a picture? Can I have $5?
You don't even know who I am, but okay, that's fine. It's casual.
Or when they try to guess who you are, and they're
totally
all the way gone.
We've talked to some pretty nice Lyft drivers though, and also really awkward ones.
I think my moment is probably when we were at PAX. We were waiting for... What were we waiting for? We were waiting for some panel, I think. And we were about to walk into the panel room. And this random person just walks up to me. And they're like, I love your Dokkaebi cosplay. And I was dressed. And then they ran away before I could even... I just said... Thank you. And I wasn't even dressed as Dokkaebi. I was dressed head to toe Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea. And they recognized me from my Instagram and my TikTok. I had been saying hey, I'm going to this convention, and telling people what I look like, and just took a group picture of us all together so that they would know who I was with and stuff. But they just ran away before I could really even comprehend the fact that they said Dokkaebi and not Elizabeth. And they ran away, and Alexis turns and looks at me and she said, did they just make fun of your cosplay? And I was like, no, they recognized me. And she that was
yeah, I was
super surprising.
I was did they say Dokkaebi, or were they making fun of your cosplay? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I definitely, with how small of a following I have in terms of Instagram, which is where I actually posted the picture of what I looked like, I was very, very surprised, very, very surprised that somebody recognized me.
Especially since it's such a large convention.
you ever done casual cosplay in public?
Yes. I've done OC cosplay in public before with my mother when I was in high school. She was a little bit weirded out by it, but I just rolled with it, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
I've done regular cosplay in public. Does that count? When there wasn't a convention?
Who did you cosplay?
I've worn some Naruto stuff to school. As in, like, the whole, like, Kakashi vest. I wore that to elementary school one day.
Did anybody know what it was?
Nope, they just thought I was wearing some weird jacket. Or wearing a Naruto headband as, like, a belt or something.
Oh my god, that's perfect. I've done Nia in public, and I've also done Willow, Alyssa. My
Your skeleton OC?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A witch doctor OC. I did a witch doctor OC in public. Super embarrassing, but I got told we were going someplace. Like, okay. I guess I'm going.
Going as I am.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have. They're like, no, you don't need to change. It's fine. We're going. Like, okay.
Did you show up and say, "Are you sure I don't need to change"?
No, it was Molly. She came and got me. It's like, okay, I'm in cosplay right now. Oh, that's fine. We'll go anyways.
That's fine. We're going to Walmart.
Fine. Okay. But then you get all the people asking you for pictures. It's awkward when you don't actually plan on it. But I'll take it.
I don't know. Like, I haven't really been able to do full cosplay. Actually, no, I did. I did Deathstroke in public in Little Tokyo because I was shooting a music video out there. Doing the ever so used to be a meme, the Skibidi challenge.
Did you get people asking you to take pictures?
Not so much as ask as in they just run up, grab my arm, and take a picture.
Oh.
Fair enough.
They think you're an entertainer or something.
Yes.
That you're supposed to take pictures with them.
Because it was like this little old Japanese lady just came up, like, grabbed my arm and took a picture. Like, that was cute, though.
I feel like as long as you look at it in the right light, that kind of stuff doesn't tend to be too creepy depending on who the person is, so.
Right, and who you are. Like, I probably wouldn't mind so much as somebody who's, like, super... I mean, I'm shy, but when I'm in cosplay, I kind of have the feeling that I know it's not supposed to happen, but it's going to most likely happen by somebody that either, like, hasn't been to a convention or doesn't really know con etiquette or doesn't feel like listening to con etiquette. And most of the time, it's always just been, like, awkward arm during pictures or something that's not, like, super creepy, so I kind of just roll with it. It's okay, I guess.
Alright, I think this is the final question I have is, favorite cosplayer?
That's such a hard question to end with. What the heck?
Alright, that'll be the second to last.
Favorite cosplayer? There's so many amazing cosplayers. And TikTok people on TikTok.
Are we talking just TikTok people or like?
Right, they're not the same.
I was talking cosplayers in general.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
I guess I'll give my answers. It's Jessica Negri and Ryan.
You're solid.
I was gonna say good choice. Good choice.
Let me pull up her name so I say it right because
I don't want.
But also, out of who I've met though is Steph von Schweetz.
I love her stuff. In terms of like TikTok right now, like my favorite, the person I'm always looking forward to their videos, Mythicality Cosplay, I think is what her name is. She does like really cool bendy and Five Nights at Freddy's. I know she does Jacksepticeye cosplays. But all of her videos are just so clean and so interesting, and her makeup is always usually like full face paints, and it turns out so good. When I see she's posted a new video, I'm like, I need to go look. This is great. I love this. Every single one that I've seen, I've been like amazed by, and there hasn't been one where I'm like, oh, this is disappointing. It's always like, these are awesome. So
My favorite on TikTok is Naomi because she always makes the best stuff, but I feel like that's biased. So, for Instagram though, so who would you say?
I don't know. There's so many good ones. On Instagram, I probably follow like 400 or more cosplayers, and everyone always comes up with is always with new content and new techniques, and it's so hard to pick because I scroll through my feed and I'm literally liking almost every single post that I pass by because they're all just so interesting and so far-reaching in terms of anime, video games, period. I have people that do like period dresses and stuff, so it's hard to pick.
I would say probably Selichu right now because she does the whole turning other Twitch streamers into cosplayers or like
yes, that's such a good series.
I think she just finished at the end of her first season though, so.
And doesn't she make them in like a really short period of time too?
She does it in like 3 days. She's like, what do you want? I made this in 3 days. I'm like, okay, if only.
Yes, how does one do that?
Good question. I don't know. I definitely don't know.
Especially for something that's not your size. Like, it's so much easier to make something that's your size and you can try it on and be like, oh yeah, that fits. But when it's like, I have no idea if this is gonna fit or not, you're gonna have to try it on.
Even when you have the mannequin to put it on that's the right size, it's not the same.
Just that confused screaming meme like all the way through making it.
Yep, sounds about right.
Oh, when you're about to go to a convention, you have to like finish something last minute. That's always the worst.
Every convention. That's every convention for us.
Yeah, but at least I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna save myself the trouble and just not do it.
Like I've done some an armor. It's the Atom suit from DC's Legends of Tomorrow. But I finished everything except for like the shin pads. Still wore it though because I spent like months making it, even though my kitchen was being remodeled where I usually work.
And it's like, how many people do you think actually noticed that it was missing anyways?
Not that many.
Right. So it's worth it.
Yes, but it's still like in my head though. It's like, you didn't finish it.
Right, I know. It's bad.
We've had plenty of those.
Alright, and final question or topic is, do you have any upcoming cosplays that you want to announce?
I don't even know what I'm going to do on a day-to-day basis. So in terms of cosplay, I've been working on Cassiopeia, really cute pajama Cassiopeia from League of Legends that I found on Reddit. It was a Reddit post. And I'm almost done with that one. And then the next one that I'm going to do after that is Yumi from League of Legends, the new cat character. She got her alternate skin that she was released with. Humanized version of that though. So that's my probably next one, unless something comes up in between, which hopefully it doesn't. That's the goal at least.
I'm working next on my Dragon Age Inquisitor I did one a really long time ago, but I want to come back to it and make it better since I've improved on a lot of my skills that I used on that originally. And then after that is a Star Wars OC that I'm working on. So, too many OCs.
All the OCs.
I've got like a whole 2 or 3 pages of things that I want to do, so...
Me too.
Yeah, like, I got a lot of stuff I want to do, it's just I don't have the money or the time.
Here's the problem with every cosplayer. No money, not enough time. Gotta do it that, it's either cosplay or sleep, which one do you want?
But, upcoming, I have, the Deadpool Mandalorian as soon as I finish, like, putting the padding and painting the helmet. I also have to, like, rework the armor, because I realized I didn't like the way the, war damage that I made on it looked. Other than that, a possible, like, casual Tony Stark with the Iron Man helmet. And then... maybe Kylo Ren, if I can save up to actually get the helmet and the outfit, because I am not good at sewing.
Once again, super glue is your friend.
Fabric glue and super glue. Those are the hot
For
glue,
me, it's been
fabric glue,
Velcro.
super glue. Velcro, that's another great one. If you can get it to work. Sometimes it doesn't always work for me.
You know, get some of that military-grade Velcro. The stuff you actually gotta put, like, an effort into separating it once you stick it.
Honestly, anything but actually sewing is your friend.
Yeah. Oh, I attempted sewing, making a Bob Agent of Hydra suit for my friend. Stabbed my finger a lot of times. Because it was sewing mesh into a morph suit, basically.
Nope.
And let's just say neither me nor my friend are champions at sewing by hand.
Me neither.
I used to be.
Never have been.
I've given up all hope with sewing machines now. I used to be really good at using a sewing machine, and then it just kind of...
Why do you think I stick with armor?
Fair. If something can go over the thing that I've sewn so you can't actually tell that it's badly sewn, perfect.
Yeah, because I've watched that old show on Sci-Fi Heroes of Cosplay.
Yes!
And, like, I was like, yeah, I can never go into, like, the masquerade or whatever, because they check your stitching.
Yeah, no cosplay contest for us.
No, thank you. I feel judged as it is just wearing the cosplay.
True.
It's like, there's also, like, this unexplained, like, nervousness I get before each convention. It's like, I know people are gonna cosplay there, but I still feel like an anxiety of, like, what if nobody's cosplaying?
Oh my gosh.
It's the graph. It's like, you made your costume, you're working on your costume, you're super excited, and then you are done and you're getting ready to go to con and you just can't wait. You get to con and you're like, wait, am I sure I want to do this? Was
I
this
can't
really
do
a
it.
good idea? Like, I shouldn't have done this. And then you put it on,
really
you're like,
good enough? No, it's not good enough. I can't wear this.
yeah, it's like the rejection of doing it, and then it's the nervousness because you finally put it on and you're ready to go, and you're like, okay, I'm not digging this. And that one
I can't do it, but then you're like, I spent all this time and money on it. You're gonna wear it.
Yeah, that one person gives you a compliment, and then you're back up at the beginning where you're super excited and you're having fun again. It's like the graph of like regret until you're back up again. We talk about it every convention. Every convention it's that way.
Yep, and I'm also slowly corrupting my friends to join the cosplay fold.
There's never enough people cosplaying.
And it's never... There really is no one that can not do it. And people always say, I don't have money, I can't do it. I tell them, thrift stores are the easiest. Use your own hair. You don't need contacts. You don't need makeup. cut and glue an outfit together, buy something and wear it. Cardboard. There's no real reason you can't. I mean, I guess there is a reason you can't, but for the most part, there are very cheap alternatives to make cosplays, and some of the most amazing cosplays I've seen are like cardboard that people made into like super awesome armor, or somebody bought a dress from a thrift store and altered it, hand stitched altered it, and it turns out beautifully perfect. They use their own hair or those hair colored sprays. There really is a way to do it that's cheaper, but still just as fun as spending a ton of money on it.
Well, there's also lending your own like personal cosplays to your friends. Even though like I'm shorter than like way shorter than all my friends, but luckily I bought like bigger, taller cosplays, or I've made bigger ones.
That's like at our last convention, Alexis didn't finish her outfit on time, but I brought it back up, so she's just wore mine. It works.
Honestly, I've seen some people who've done the cardboard and still, like, they didn't even paint it. They showed it was cardboard and it just made it even better.
Yeah, just memeing.
Yeah. But, like, you can get away with memeing in cosplay. Like, it works.
Yeah. Alright, I think this is a good note to end the show on.
You can cosplay if you want to.
Alright, and time for the outro. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, I have been Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _2028.
I'm Alyssa, instinctively.mee with 2 E's.
And Alexis at elfimagari.
And thank you for watching, everybody, and good night, as soon as I find the stop record button.